Hola, mi amores, soy yo, Violeta Kitty, and today we're going to be reading Caleb's solo event. So, with that being said, let's begin in three,
Oh,
2, 1.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Managers, please select your plushie assistants.
Moment we push open the door to Twinkle Pop-Up Store, the announcement echoed throughout the air. As acting managers, Caleb and I need to do a simple inspection of the store before opening day and get a sneak peek at the pop-up stores at the pop-up's main attraction. Walking up to the holographic screen, uh, walking up to the holographic screen, I see a variety of adorable iconic uh, plushie icons displayed. Accepting Twinkle's invitation to be pop-up store managers was worth it. These plushies are adorable. But if one of them is going to be our assistant, I'm still craning my neck to search the screen while Caleb ruffles my hair and taps on Sunny Apple.
isn't Sunny Apple the obvious choice? Too bad there's no Jolly Apple.
It's a temporary pop-up store, so the inventory shouldn't isn't fully stocked. But we still have another option. I tap on the airplane on the corner. It waggles its tiny body from side to side. With two Caleb plushies as why is it so fast? With two Caleb plushies as our assistants, we'll get twice as much done. Caleb seems amused by my comments and gently pinches my cheek.
What about my little plushie, though?
I let out a dramatic ow and pretend to be hurt. Caleb! Sure enough, he lets go of my face. He shakes his head with a helpless smile and plays along.
Alrighty then, my manager has priority.
Sunny Apple, an Azure plane had been created. Please select the magical trait to bestow upon them.
Have you decided what you want to give to Sunny Apple and Azure Plane?
The traits Caleb mentioned are main attractions of the pop-up event. Customers can choose their favorite traits for the plushies they buy and cast traits magic on them. Once the system confirms the traits, it generates plushie holograms with matching personalities to keep them company. Intelligent, cooking, mas- intelligent, cooking master, workout enthusiast. They all suit you well, but why can we only pick two? I want to pick more and see what a well-rounded Kayla plushie will be like.
You really thought this through, huh?
Caleb playfully nudges my. Caleb playfully nudges two fingers against the corner of my mouth, pushing up into a smile.
The real, well rounded Caleb is already next to you. Maybe picking one or two traits will be a little more interesting.
I I hope so. You're right. I should choose carefully.
We still have time before the store opens, and there's a lot of work we gotta do. You'll be fine in terms of figuring out. What kind of Caleb plushie you want?
I want all of them. Since then, I've been searching for the right traits, but Caleb has so many qualities. I want all of them. Can't they just give me 800 Caleb plushies? But the grand opening won't wait for my internal walling or wailing. I'm starting to feel the pressure. One day, Caleb leads me to a small room while we're checking the warehouse inventory. The table before me is covered with colorful fabrics, cotton thread, and beaded string. Spools are neatly stacked onto a small pile. Where are they for? Caleb picks up the piece of soft orange fabric and waves it in front of me.
It's to help you unwind, you know? You've been thinking about those magical traits for so long. If I didn't distract you, you'd probably be agonizing over the choices in your dreams.
Is it that obvious? I'll admit, those are. Hmm. I'll admit, those have been on my mind these past few days. Opening day is almost here, and time is running out. This is a rare chance. I don't want to just randomly pick something. When I come back to my senses, I find Caleb resting his chin on one hand, watching me with playful amusement in his eyes.
It's not.
Oh, I think the white one looks nice. It goes well with the orange fabric you're holding. I awkwardly change the subject. Thankfully, Caleb shakes his head with a smile and doesn't tease me any further. The crafting does help take my mind off things. During a short break, I catch a glimpse of Caleb's impressively fluid handiwork. He keeps his head down, his fingers deftly guiding the needle and thread through the beads' holes. He made more progress than I did.
Stare any longer and you'll make a flower bloom on my face.
I need to be good at this, but you're too fast. I feel like you'll finish 3 for every one I make. To be honest, this man, all of them are way too prefer like too perfect. Too perfect. It's so annoying how perfect they are, but yet you have to understand that it's them. They're good at everything they do. There's never a flaw, and it's not fair.
I mean, I've made lots of scarves and bracelets. You eventually get the hang of it.
Well, where's my scarves and bracelets, good sir? I hum and set down my half-finished piece, ready to sit back and admire his work when I see Caleb pick up a piece of denim fabric and a pair of white velvet. I pick up a piece. Now Caleb picks up a piece of denim fabric and a pair with. I need to read this carefully. Okay. Caleb picks up the denim fabric and pairs it with a red velvet. The combination is peculiar, whether in terms of color or texture. How about we use these pearls on the right instead? I think they'd be better with the red fabric.
Why? I think it looks good like this.
A bad feeling creeps over me. I try my best to talk him out of it, but my efforts fail. If anything, Caleb's hands move even faster. Before long, he finishes the piece and clips it onto my head. Caleb made this, so bear with it. Caleb made this, so bear with it.
You don't believe in my taste for aesthetics? I remember you always liked the little things I made for you.
Caleb's voice falls by my ear. A tingle, it tingles. I touch my earlobe and let him guide me to a stand in front of a mirror. The gauge combination I imagine doesn't appear. My eyes widen in at the pleasant surprise before I turn to look at Caleb.
Just as I imagined. It goes perfectly with what you're wearing today. It might not work for everyone, but when it comes to you, I'm confident.
This man can dress me up anytime. And do other things, obviously.
I am speaking from years of experience.
I reach for the hair clip only for my hand to touch Caleb's, which hasn't pulled away yet. He tightly squeezes it. Caleb's better at crafting than I thought. Maybe this trait isn't a bad choice. I pull Caleb back to the pop up store and head straight for the holographic screen that's still on the trait selection interface.
Welcome, managers! It's time to infuse your plushies with magical traits.
After I enter my choice without any hesitation, white light ripples across the screen. When the glow fades, a plushie wearing a knitted apron appears.
You picked Master Crafter. Just one?
Yeah, since one plushie can't capture everything about you, I might as well pick a trait that left the greatest impression on me recently. It's a nice way to remember our crafting session, isn't it? Caleb nods with an air of seriousness.
I think there's one more trait that's essential to Caleb, though.
Before I can react, Caleb adds a new trait to Sunny Apple's profile. Two plushies holograms fly out, but they look exactly the same as before. I give Caleb a questioning look. What did you add? Sunny Apple hasn't changed at all.
You'll find out soon enough.
Hola, mi amores. I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Feel free to like and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel monetarily, there is a tip jar in the description below. And with that being said, let's continue with the video. The pop-up store officially opens. It's packed with a long line winding out the door. Before heading out for a lunch break, we check the store security feed as usual. Caleb suddenly taps the button right corner of the screen.
Hmm. Something's off with these customers' expressions.
I merely pause the video and review the footage. The plushie hologram is running amok as it startles customers. One plushie did that? What kind of trait were put into it? Caleb uh, tinkers with the hologram system, and it turns out to be
Curious and mischievous. Good thing we caught it early. The hologram was generated 3 minutes ago, so it hasn't affected too many people.
switching back to the live feed. I see the mischievous plushie at charge at Azure plane. Sunny Apple swiftly moves to block its path. Just as an epic battle is about to break out, the mischievous plushie suddenly vanishes. Surprised, I turn around to find Caleb lowering his hand with from the holographic controls.
It took me a bit to find the button to shut stuff down. It's fine now.
Out of the corner of my eye, I catch Sunny Apple courageous uh conjuring a holographic flower for Azure Plane. Then it hugs it. Gifting? Gift giving? Hugging? Patting its head?
What you thinking about?
Deep in thought, I look at him as I stare at his face. When he ruffles my hair, I realize something. Isn't that just how Caleb comforts me? The interlude passed without any fanfare. Based on what I discovered, I came up with a few plausible theories, but
Close, but no cigar.
if it's not protective, maybe attentive? Sunny Apple even made a flower at to comfort Azure Plain.
Nice catch, but you're still a little off. Do you want to keep guessing?
Hmm. Caleb successfully shakes my Caleb successfully sparks my competitive spirit. I rack my brain and list several adjectives, but his response doesn't really help.
You pinned all those adjectives on me in your head, huh?
I'm mad. I pounce on him with an exaggerated uh, ferocity and pinch his cheek. I keep guessing and get it wrong. Caleb, you're messing with me on purpose. Caleb catches me with practice ease. He wraps his arms around my waist and pulls me back until we tumble onto the sofa in the back area.
Oh no, you figured it out.
A stomach growls scatters the words I was about to say. Argument postponed for now. Food first. But, hmm, food first. Arguments postponed for now. Food first. Do you want to check out the nearby restaurants? As I'm about to get up, Caleb grabs my wrist and pulls me back.
It's peak lunch hour right now. I asked around earlier, and the nearby restaurants are hard to get into. You're gonna wait for 2 hours at least.
I cross my arms and wait for him to continue. Sure enough, he retrieves a food container from an insulated bag in the corner. A delicious aroma wafts out.
I prepared lunch this morning. We can eat it now, unless...
A soft huff. I softly huff, take the chopsticks Caleb offers, and stuff the braised chicken wing into my mouth. You're still the best. Yours is still the best.
No rush. Save some room for the soup.
I savor Caleb's homemade lunch, but my thoughts drift elsewhere. Even how he uses his talents to comfort me is similar to the way Sunny Apple gives flowers. What else could that trait be? On the final day of the pop up store, we embark on our last patrol before closing. The special decorations of the magic place hasn't been taken down yet, but Sunny Apple and Azure Plain, who once roam around among them, are gone. The plushies disappeared, and I still haven't guessed your secret trait. I'm starting to think I was just seeing things. Maybe you never added one.
I'd never lie to you about something like this. Your last night as manager isn't over yet. Who knows? You might figure it out any second now.
Unconvinced, I open the display case and retrieve the official gift prepared for the store managers, but then I freeze. A tiny splash of green is nestled between two familiar plushies. I thought there were only Sunny Apple and Azure Plain. Where did Jolly Apple come from?
I thought the official set felt incomplete, so I made a small suggestion. Want to take it out and get a closer look?
I grab the plushie. As Jolly Apple comes into view, I spot a tiny hair clip on its forehead. I'm surprised and delighted. Is this the one you made for me?
Yes, a miniature version.
Of course he did. That's so cute. We've been together this whole time. When did you even make it? I didn't even know at all.
I can always squeeze in some time. Besides, didn't you make me a master crafter? I finished making Jolly Apple and the accessory just before the store closed. It's hard to see the trait with Sunny Apple alone, you know? It's only there once Jolly Apple is around.
My lord. This man, I want all his plushies. I hold the third plushie close as I guess forms in my mind. Seeing me with my head down, Caleb ruffles my hair and smiles gently.
Now, Do you get the hint?
I don't, but if you're gonna tell me now. Familiar grin spreads across Kayla's face. The bright, warm light stretches, uh, stretch our shadows across the floor. There, uh, they're inseparable, pressed close together. No wonder I couldn't figure it out. You've been playing word games with me.
No one said the traits had to be adjectives. A certain identity's actions can be both protective and attentive. Looks like you figured it out.
I still don't get it. Yeah, I realized the answer was simple.
Do you want to compare answers?
There's one identity that will never change, no matter where we are or how we feel. It's also the trait that we'll never let go of. You'll never let it go of. I softly whispered the answer we both already know.
I'm here.
It was that simple? I would never have guessed. I would never have guessed. Of course Caleb would do that. Of course he would. It's no surprise. But yeah, that's the end of this. And I apologize if I sound a little bit raspy throughout the whole video. I think I was coming down with a cold. Let's see what happens by the time I come back from hiatus on tomorrow. All right? So until then, mwah. Adios, mi amores. See you next time. Bye bye.